Hello, creatives. My name is Krista Forrest. I'm a full-time artist that focuses on painting portraits and landscapes too. I wanted to create a weekly vlog here where I share my creative practice, my process, talk about the life of an artist, the struggles of an artist, the business of art, as well as just talk about art in general. I think it's really important for an artist to share their creative practice and their process with others. There's always other creators out there that are just looking for advice and information. So this is Cultivating Creativity. In this first episode, I want to talk about something that's really, really important to the success of your creative practice: setting up your creative space. Welcome to Cultivating Creativity, a series that encourages you to follow your creative passion and create, collect, and enjoy more art. I'm Krista Forrest, a portrait artist and storyteller, sharing my process and creative stories with you. Your creative space is unique to you, but what's really important when you set up a space is that you have a designated space where you create. Now, I don't have a fancy studio. I used to have a fancy studio, and it turned out that I just never really went there. I enjoyed painting from my home. So when I moved out here to California, I had to sacrifice space. But I also was lucky enough to have enough space to create this little corner in my living room to create in. Now, one of the struggles that I face is that I have a space that's functional, that is aesthetically nice looking, that doesn't encroach on the rest of my living area, that I can work in, that I can function in, that I can create in, and that I can also put it away when I'm not using it. So this is my little corner with my easel. I have all these functional pieces of furniture that help hold on to my art supplies. I have this beautiful window here for some amazing natural light. And it's messy right now. I have some of my artwork hanging out in the corner. But when I'm done creating or when I'm going to have company, I can always push a lot of these things, put them away, and it looks neat. I have a neat little corner here that isn't a creative mess, so to speak. Now, some of the important pieces that I have here serve a purpose because I just have this little corner here. I chose to get an A-frame easel because A-frame easels fit nicely in a corner here. I also have rolling carts that have wheels so that I can roll them around and move them around as I see fit. I also have this little, let me move my camera here. I also have this little cart here where I put my palette and paint and brushes and so forth, and I can move it around as I need while I am creating. So one of the struggles I face is being able to work, not only paint in this space, but actually work in this space. I do have a separate desk area where my computer is, but sometimes I like to work here in my corner. I do go live, I teach online classes, I also have one-on-ones with students, and I like to have my easel in the background when I am teaching and going live and working with my students. So I've been looking for a functional desk that I could fold up, move around, easy to use, functional, has multiple functions for this space. And I really haven't found something that really, really works. I did get a mobile desk, but it just wasn't functional enough. Maybe because it wasn't that expensive, but it just didn't move. It had wheels, but it didn't roll really well. It was really hard to lift it and lower it. I'd have to take everything off of the desk to lower and lift it. I had to turn a bunch of knobs, and it didn't fold up and go into a little space when I wasn't using it. I have been on the lookout for the perfect mobile desk that is both functional, that works in this space, and that I could use for other purposes as well. LiftSync was gracious enough to send me their mobile desk. And I have to tell you, I am pleasantly surprised. This desk has exceeded all my expectations. It's functional, it folds into a space, and it works for what I need it for. So let me show you this amazing desk, and let me show you how I use it to my advantage here in my studio. Another really important aspect of having an organized studio is having a space to put all of your stuff. And if you're like me, you have a lot of art supplies. I store all of my paint. It's a little messy right now, but it's about as neat as it's gonna get. But this is where I store all my art supplies, and I put them back when I am not using them. So let me show you this desk here. All right, so I store the desk, the mobile desk, here in my bedroom where I have this shelf that I store all of my art supplies. Now I can put it in the closet, but I've been using this thing every day, so I felt that this was a great place to store it for now. And whenever I have company or I just need to put stuff away, it does fit in my closet. So when LiftSync sent me this desk, it came just like this. I hate putting together furniture, so when I got this huge box and it was already assembled, I was already hooked. I will say it is a little heavy on the heavy side, so if you are taking this up and down the stairs, it's a little wonky, but there are wheels at the bottom that help you roll it through the house. All right, let's go roll this to my easel and let me show you how amazed I am about this piece. So it's really easy to put together. It's really easy to move it around the house with the little wheels, and it's a great addition to my studio space. So a lot of times when I am creating in my space, I like to work and do a lot of administrative work while I am painting. Now, I mentioned I do have a separate desk where my computer is, but I like to work from here. And this desk is amazing. At first, I thought it was going to be a little too big, but really I can fit everything I need, my laptop, and any other materials that I need while I am working at my easel. This is the LiftSync Mobile Plus, a foldable mobile standing desk, and it is amazing. So let me show you some of the things I really, really love about this piece. One thing that I was looking for in a mobile desk was something that I can raise and lower without taking everything off, especially when I'm teaching live or I'm working with a student. Sometimes I need to lift or raise the camera, and I needed a desk. I need a desk that kind of moves easily up and down without me having to, one, take everything off and also shaking the camera too much. This is awesome. Let me show you. This lever right here raises and lowers really, really easy. So I can move the desk up and down, and it's really, really soft, making it really, really easy to adjust my working style as I need it when I'm creating. Another thing that is really, really important that I need in this space is a desk that is also functional and serves another purpose. So let me show you how this desk helps me within my painting process. This desk also serves as my easel assistant, where I can put my palette, my supplies, and anything else I need while I am painting. Again, it lowers and raises as I need it to adjust where I need my palette while I'm working on my easel. I like to have my palette really close to me while I'm creating, and I also like to move my palette around so that if I'm working lower, I'm working higher, I have my palette right there so that I'm not reaching or leaning to get the color that I need. Another plus that this easel does is it has this little lip right here. So I can be careful here. I can adjust the angle of my easel here with this little lever back here. So then I have a little angle here, which makes it a lot easier for me to move it around, to angle it, and to have it and adjust it while I am painting. So having functional furniture and equipment that works in the space that you have, you make it work. And when you find a piece that really, really works, that is both functional, that serves several purposes, and can fold away, and I can put it away when I'm not using it, it is perfection. I'm always looking for pieces that work, and I'm always looking for pieces that help me succeed within my creative practice. And when I find something that really, really works, I want to share it. So this piece by LiftSync is amazing. LiftSync also offers other mobile desks. This one also comes in white. They also have a whole product line of desks. This works perfectly for what I need it. It fits in my space. I can put it away. It functions for every function that I need it within my practice. It helps me work. It helps me stay efficient. It helps me get the job done. So check out the link in the description. Definitely take a look at all the products that they offer. If you are looking for a functional piece for your little corner of a studio, definitely check this desk out. It is a lifesaver and a game changer for me. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for following. I'll be here next week where I will explore other aspects of my life as an artist, the business of art, and just talking about art. Make sure you click that follow button to see more of Cultivating Creativity. Thank you so much for watching, and let's go create something truly amazing.